it's Carrie in my test kitchen. I am going to show you a custom setting for the blender. What I have done is I'm actually making a chocolate chickpea muffin, and I've added all my ingredients. It's a can of chickpeas, whole egg, maple syrup, cocoa powder, hemp hearts, baking soda, olive oil, vanilla extract, and some Himalayan salt. I've thrown it all into the blender, and it says to use a blender or food processor until smooth. Okay, and so I'm going to go to a custom setting. We have 1 to 9, which is basically the speed. So you're starting at 1 all the way up to 9 as your fastest. And when you hit start, it goes for 3 minutes. I don't think I need anything too excessively for speed. I have not really used it a whole lot, so I'm gonna start with maybe a 3. And we'll go from there. And if I do need, I can always press the pulse button for a little extra, just on and off basically is what that does. So I've got my oven preheating here for 375. And I can use a muffin cup with a paper or no paper. I'm going to actually use the brownie pan because I'm going to be making a number 1 for a cake that I'm doing. So that way these will sit nicely, and I can just decorate them on top and make it look like I did a full cake and cut it. So anyways, so what we've done here is I hit cancel. Okay, it starts with a flashing custom blend. And then I can press the button. Oh, I've got it to custom heat, so let's just cancel that. Custom blend, push the button and see if we can turn it up. 9, okay, so I'm gonna go to 3, and like I said, this is gonna run for about 3 minutes. You see I've got all the ingredients in there, so we'll hit start. That's 30 seconds, and to me that looks completely blended, so we're just going to stop now. So what I'm going to do next is use our scoop, like our large scoop, and let me move this out of the way. And that looks smooth. So as you can see how smooth that is. Now I can either pour that into the wells, or I can use my scoop if needed. Did you need something?
It's not blended on the side.
Not blended on the side? I'm being told it's not blended on the side. Let's have a look. A little bit on the side. Well, what we could do is, if we're seeing it isn't, got this nice long scraper stick, we can push it down and throw it back in for another quick blend. This stick is also flat on the bottom, so when we are pouring it out later, you can scrape everything off the bottom if needed. If while you're blending and it doesn't seem to be like blending properly, you can always use this as well in the top and push it down. That's usually only used for like nuts and such, or if you're doing all chickpeas and you're making a hummus, that's probably what you're going to use it for. All right, so we'll just pop that back on top if needed. All right. Again, it really doesn't take long. That's why this blender is so amazing. Okay, we'll just continue it. Another 15 seconds. My daughter wants to help. All right, so we'll pop that open, and yep, there we go. That looks pretty good here still. I don't see any more on the sides. So again, you go ahead and pour into the wells. I just want to make sure they're even. And I have enough for each one because it says it does make for 12. Now the brownie pan is a little bit smaller than your muffin pan, so you could probably get a few extra, or you can pop them into another pan, such as we have a donut bite pan. You can make little tiny ones. So this is kind of if you're on a little bit of a healthier kick, and you still want that chocolate treat. There's also that protein of your chickpeas. There's no flour, so I would assume you could call this gluten-free. All right, so as we wait for the oven to finish heating up, I'll turn this off, but I will show you later after the results of how easy they are to come out of the pan. Thanks, everyone.